Okay, so following the cold startup video, we're just going to go through some basic function checks here. As you can see, the screen is in really good shape, no dead pixels or anything like that. All the buttons are illuminated and work. I'll say the auto stop start button has a crack in it, but it does function. In general, interior trim is in exceptional shape for a car that's 9 years old. So all that works really well. Stereo comes on, functions really nicely. It's a really hot day here in Houston, very humid. As you can see by the temperature gauge there, AC is working great. I'm nice and cool in here. Sunroof works. You can see no squeaks or anything like that when it opens and closes. Go ahead and close it for you guys. That works really well. All the doors work. Window 1. Window 2. The rear actually has electronic blinds in it, so I can pull that one up. You can see it goes all the way up, all the way down, and then the window works perfectly as well. And same thing in the rear driver's side here, an awkward angle. All the way up on the blinder, all the way down, and window down. Trunk works perfectly well too. We have a look at the air suspension here. It is in drive mode, so I'll go ahead and put the car in neutral so we can move this freely. So we'll put it all the way down first of all, and then you can see it's going into loading level, and it reached it. We'll go back to driving level. This is where the car drives around day to day. We can put it up another couple of levels here. If you look, you can kind of see the car raising. The front air struts were replaced about 10,000 miles ago. We'll go up all the way just to show you guys full range of motion. And I can feel the car going up, and then we'll go to the highest level. So that works great. I don't know if anyone's planning to take this thing off-road, but certainly we'll get you there. So reached. And then as far as other off-road goodies here, this does have a rear locking diff, so I can put it into off-road mode, and that will go ahead and lock that rear diff. And then also lock the center diff. You can see the light on the chassis there saying that that's on. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Does really well off-road despite having some summer tires on it. Suspension does have adaptive suspension. You can really feel the difference between sport, comfort, and normal. I usually leave it in normal. And then the sport mode does engage. It works well. It changes the throttle response. All that is there. And then finally, if we turn traction control off, it does turn off the traction control. Does have hill descent control up here. I don't think I've ever used it in the years of owning this car, but you can see screen comes on there. It will start and end calls with Bluetooth. That all works perfectly fine. The steering wheel is also heated. It's behind the middle console button here. You can see if I push the button, heated steering wheel comes on. It works really well. And that should be a tour. There's the chronometer clock. This Cayenne is optioned with that. Pretty cool look to it. Feel free to ask any other questions you have about the car in the comments.